So Call of Duty World War 2 has been out now for roughly like 2 to 3 weeks, and with this time we've seen a good bit of game modes and we've got a good bit of time to experience with the game, and I've been having a lot of fun with the game. But where on earth is Ground War and Gun Game and all these other party modes that we generally see each year? Now recently we haven't been seeing as many party modes. Gun Game is usually a staple, but going back to like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 days, we generally saw things like Sticks and Stones, Sharpshooter, different things like that, which were extremely fun game modes, and I would love to see them back at some point. But where the hell is Ground War and Gun Game? Two very big staples, especially Ground War. I believe before the game actually released as well, Ground War and Gun Game were actually in the game's code. So where are they? Why are they not in the full game? Now obviously I don't have an answer to this. I don't work at Sledgehammer. I don't know what's going on at Sledgehammer. I don't know why they're not in the game right now, or if they're going to be coming to the game. There's no really confirmation here. But what I can do is I can kind of speculate what happened and what is going to happen. Personally, I think they will be introduced later on down the life cycle. Now, I'm still very confused on why they didn't add at least Ground War in. I believe Gun Game in Black Ops 3 came a little bit later. I don't think it was in the launch of the game. Don't quote me on that, I may be wrong. But I believe Gun Game came a little bit later on down the line. I think that's something they want to do here. They want to keep Call of Duty World War 2 refreshed throughout the year. So how did they do that? They added new game modes, new events, new things. And if you constantly, like say you take out a game mode or two, or you take out some weapons or whatever, and then add them later on down the line for everyone to play with, it keeps the game refreshed, and I think that's what they're trying to do here. Now, as I said, I don't really know, I can't really tell, but I think what they are trying to do is I think they're going to add these game modes some point later on down the line. Definitely Ground War. I really want to see Ground War. Now, some people are actually speculating that Ground War is not in the game because the maps are too small, which, as we saw in the beta, a lot of people were complaining that the maps were too small, and a lot of the maps in this game generally are kind of small, but I don't think they're that small. A lot of people look at the maps now, the other maps that we've seen in the full game, the maps are definitely smaller compared to maps like from COD 4 and way back in the day, but they're not tiny. We've seen far smaller maps in our Call of Duty games before. I think they're a nice size. They're kind of like Black Ops 2 maps. They're a nice medium, small to medium-ish sizes, and I quite like that size. And Black Ops 2 had Ground War in it, and same with Black Ops 3 and other games like that. These maps fit in generally well with what we've seen over the past couple of years, and I think they could have easily put Ground War in it. Even just take out a select few maps. Maybe it also has to do with there only being 9 maps in the game, and they're thinking maybe there wouldn't be a whole lot of maps we could actually put into Ground War. Maybe that many people wouldn't enjoy it because we could only put like maybe a couple of maps in it. So we might just leave it out. It's gonna save us money. I don't know, maybe they could have done that. Personally, I don't see the point in them actually holding back on taking the bigger maps and putting it into Ground War. Personally, I think if you just shove every single map in the game into Ground War, I think it'll play fine. I would love to see a Ground War Nuketown, or even a Ground War Shipment. Imagine a Ground War Domination Shipment match. That would be ridiculous. So that would be so much fun. I understand why they don't do it, because of course it'll get too hectic. You'd be dying all the time. People would probably get very pissed off, and a lot of people wouldn't enjoy the game mode as much. So I do understand why they do that. But with the map size in this game being relatively medium to small, none of them being really too small, except I guess Flak Tower, that's an extremely small map, but most of the maps are generally medium sized maps, and honestly I think they would fit quite well into Ground War. Anyway guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.